Hello there, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome back to Touhou Mecha, and we are in some place after probably beating those two patrols. So let's go with it. That takes care of that. Now for the mini event. Marisa, it's time to use the talisman. Right, here it is. The Sun God favors the ravens, who worship it and make offerings regularly. But with this, we may be able to receive the Sun God's blessing. It's amazing that you came to possess such a thing. We were fortunate. One of the Sun God's avatars came down from the mountains as a representative for the ravens. And now I possess the trinket imbued with their life force. What's more, the ravens are probably still waiting for their chosen one to return, not suspecting that another yokai has come to take her place. Having second thoughts? Not really, I just thought. It feels like cheating when it's so easy. To think I can take the raven's power like this. Cheating is what magicians do. We must use every tool at our disposal to even the odds against the stronger yokai. Lest you forget, I recently became yokai. Actually, you just said it yourself. You're still a magician. You're still one of my own. Now, hurry and call the Sun God before we are found out. Utsuho, you're awake! Good to see that. What happened? We were being chased by those men while escaping from the remains of Blazing Island. You fought off the enemy army. We were able to escape thanks to Yoku. You lost consciousness after that, so we turned on direct Yatagarasu's autopilot and led you back to Shimenawa. You're already back at Chireiden. Can I go into the place of the third spirits to report the situation and draw up a plan of action? How are you feeling? Fine, I guess. I was having this weird dream. The whole thing was really bizarre. It wasn't like anything you remember seeing. Well, pretty sure I saw the Yatagarasu at the end, but that's not too surprising. Dreams are like that. Anything else you remember? There were all these plants everywhere, and the walls and ceiling were so far away. I could have sworn they weren't there. The place was just scary huge. I think I was there with someone. Don't remember what she looked like. Utsuho, wait. Do you say there were plants everywhere? Yeah, I did. Why do you ask? It sounds like you were above the ground. On the Gensoukyo's surface. Utsuho, have you ever been to the surface before? No, I don't think, but Haku, need to rebut. But it must be the surface. How else would you find a place with no walls or ceiling? I don't think there's any canvas that big even a hotel. Well, I don't remember if I've ever been on the surface before, but then I don't remember much from more than 100 years ago. 100! Hey, we're a yokai! 100 plus years ain't weird at all. Yeah, you're right. But you two seem so different on the Tengu that I forget about that. Well, excuse me for being easygoing. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. That's amazing, for I can't believe Utsuho lived on the surface when she was little. I wonder if anyone up there remembers you. Anytime the Doku was little would be a long time ago. But it would be neat if someone did. We have to go up there sometime. Oh, the more reason to take care of business down here as fast as possible. Oh yeah, about that. I really appreciate this new power I've got, but passing out because I threw a monster fireball is pretty lame. Isn't as strong as I'm going to get. It really is an amazing power, but it's going to take something even stronger to deal with all the trees of Chireiden. It can't be helped, Utsuho. The Yatagarasu has been locked away for over a century, so it hasn't been able to collect faith. Its power has probably weakened over time. If anything, I missed that the Sun God still has that much power. Before I forget, Utsuho, your jacket's over there. Thanks. Is there anything I can do to get back the Yatagarasu's lost power? Well, God's power comes from the faith of her followers. I mentioned it before, right? I think I remember something like that. You're kinda like a mini-god in that sense. Distant descendant of a god and all that. That's one way of putting it, and Utsuho is the same, since she fused with the Yatagarasu. That's right, I'm a sun god now! That's actually awesome! And of course Oku figures it out just now. So as a sun god, you simply have to get back the faith that was lost, help everyone feel power, and earn their faith. Ah, so Oku gets to be the hero that carries everyone's hopes and dreams into battle. That's ridiculous, ain't it? To start off with, you have 2 followers right off the bat. Faith get 2? 2, right, Sanai? Eh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can hear you! Jeez, Sap! So I guess you already showed your devotion by spending the night here with Oku. And what? What the hell? That's way too fast, even for me. I didn't think you'd make the first move, Sanai. Look, what she mean is? In the chair. She slept next to the bed. Eh? Oh, you sound a bit disappointed. Cut it out. My apologies. I was just going to check in every half hour, but I was tired from yesterday too. Opening gate didn't take much energy as your mage flare, but it wasn't easy either. No, I don't mind at all, actually. Oh, that's right, we should head down to the Palace of Earth Spirit. I'm sure everyone is waiting for us. Don't keep Miss Satori waiting, okay? Does she see the 2 of us that way? I'm sure she's joking, but it's a bother. She knows what kinds of girls I like. She likes girls. Crap. Oh, how do I respond to that? We've got a meeting to go. We should hurry. Yeah, of course. Palace of Earth Spirits. Chireiden. I've brought Utsuho. Sorry for the wait. Thank you. Let's begin. I want to bring everyone up to date on the current situation. Lake Kanako, please give us a recap on the remains of Blazing Hell. Yeah, let's begin there. When we opened the gate in the remains of Blazing Hell, we were able to contact and secure the sun god Yatagarasu. However, we also encountered a hostile army of mecha. We've never seen them before, but they attacked us when we opened the gate. These are images taken from the main monitors of various AMS on our side. Do you encounter any spirits when the gate was opened? There is a possibility of that, but we can't confirm it right now. What do you mean? Squad Captain Shaminaru, this one's yours. We encountered a type of mecha with very strong combat abilities, one that rivals even our own AM Tengu's reach in performance. Due to the power, we believe it may also be some kind of AM. It also had one more extraordinary ability, the power to repair itself in a matter of seconds. Whenever it used this self-repair technique, it was surrounded with a thick black mist. The nature of the magical energy emitted by an AM reflects the nature of whatever's being used as the power source. We believe that this AM may have been giving off black mist because there's an evil spirit connected to the power source. How troubling. Has someone discovered a way to harness the power of spirits for use in AMs? We know for a fact that a certain group on Gensoukyo's surface has managed to link spirits to AMS. It's a distinct possibility. But as for whether our current enemy uses such methods, we don't know for sure unless we capture one of their MS. It still doesn't answer how it's possible for this army to exist. A spirit can possess an AMS and control an AM that way, but that assumes you already have AMS in the first place. It shouldn't be possible for spirits to succeed in a task as physical as building AMS. Someone else must have been behind the gate to construct the AMS. And we don't have any leads on who could have pulled it off, I assume. If we knew we'd find something like that behind the gate, we would have brought more troops. I'll be direct. We are in trouble. A lot of trouble now, correct? We may have the Yatagarasu, but this mystery army has been released, and the Shiminawa has taken heavy damage, if I am not mistaken. On top of that, we're still at war with Parsia. Chireiden City might get attacked from both sides. I won't deny that we've had some setbacks, but this is still within acceptable bounds. I'd like to outline my next plan using the map we prepared just before this meeting. Yeah, 1 moment please. We of the Moria made our way underground using this ravine, Old Hell Chasm. It heads to the base of Yukai Mountain at the top and the Chireiden region at the bottom. Because it's a step 5 km drop, Chireiden was in little danger of invasion from Gensoukyo's surface. However, the same geography makes it difficult for us to send aid. Oh, this came up the other day. Good old drop of doom. Unfortunately, this is the only road between Yukai Mountain and Chireiden that does not cross Parsian territory. It was only possible for us to come here because the Shiminowa was vertical takeoff and landing capability. I want to send the Shiminowa up to the surface, then have it come back down with reinforcements and supplies. Lady Kanako, if I may. Go ahead. The Shiminowa may be our best method of transporting supplies and AMS, but if we send it up, we won't be able to use the hangars to make repairs. I doubt that the Chireiden armed forces have AM parts in stock. No way we'd have something like that. Well, we still have parts of 4 fighter jets, so maintenance of the Tengu Type CS should be possible. And some of our weapons might be usable by AMS. We definitely don't have alias parts for. Yeah, we should unload some of our equipment in order to make repairs in Chireiden. Then we should send the Shiminowa up, load the supplies, and have it returned. On top of all that, the Shiminowa is still badly in need of repairs. It can't be helped, we need those supplies ASAP. We'll have to load parts for the Shiminowa during the supply run, then make the repairs when the Shiminowa returns underground. Even then, we won't be getting help until tomorrow at least. Can we negotiate a ceasefire with Parsia? We'll try. However, Chireiden has been fighting Parsia for some time, and it won't be easy for either side to set aside their animosity. In the worst case scenario, our push for the ceasefire will tell them that we're in a bind, and they'll see it as a perfect opportunity to attack. Yeah, I agree that we should buy time. However, the Hakurei Miko should be coming to our aid soon as well. The Hakurei Miko, you say? Is there a problem with the Hakurei Miko arriving? No, well, I'm surprised that you contacted Gensoukyo's surface on your own initiative. More like, some of us see the Hakurei Shrine as a rival. Friendly rivals, but still competing for faith. Yeah, indeed, friendly. The Hakurei Miko is certainly strong. I just hope she can keep her priorities straight. She's quite the enforcer. That's very true. It's nothing to be concerned about, Prime Minister. Please, on to the next topic. We're no longer shoot on side terms, is what she's thinking. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Anyway, since we cannot expect help to arrive until tomorrow, we have to prepare for a possible attack before then. Indeed, as you can see, we've indicated the most likely attack routes for Parsia and the army from the remains of Blazing Hell. What should we call the new force, by the way? The Hell Army? Simply is best, I suppose. There. Hell Army, okay. As you can see, the Hell Army can advance through the Hellfire partition that guards the road to the remains of Blazing Hell. Parsia can also attack down that passage or strike in the east. Just want to say, the Hellfire partition is probably the best defensive line we've got right now. You might not have noticed it when we passed through on our mission, but the path can be closed off with 2 large gates like the one the Yatagarasu was behind. Really? Now? Back when the Afterlife administration was still around, the partition was built to protect Chireiden City from a possible overflow in the hell of blazing fires. When the lava levels rose, we closed the gates and let the lava drain off to the west where it says Seared Tunnel. It's very well fortified. There's also a cliff near the partition if you are coming in from Parsia's side, so they can't attack the partition by land. Oh, Utsuho's so knowledgeable. I had a shift at the partition way back when, so I'd better at least know that much. It's a real convenient spot. Thanks to that, Parsia hasn't tried attacking the partition for a while. So I suppose it would be more convenient if it wasn't open to Parsia at all. This opening let Parsia intercept us on the way to the remains of Blazing Hell during yesterday's mission. Now that you mention it, am I the only one seeing an obvious backdoor for the Hell Army? That was bothering me too. I assume that two ends of the Sear Tunnel connect under Chireiden City, correct? Exactly! Why have we not accounted for an attack from the west? It's not much of backdoor, I'd say. The terrain's really rough, thanks to the lava that used to run through every now and then. Wheeled vehicles can't get through, and since it gets real narrow in places, it's almost impossible to fly aircraft through in one piece. Maybe the Tengu type W could get through. What about the Hell Army Solkas? A trooper class that came up in reports, I assume. Well, that's possible. I almost forgot about those guys. No kidding, they didn't seem that threatening compared to the other mecha we fought, but I guess every tool has its uses. Not to mention the Hell Army might have mecha we haven't seen yet. I look outside the south end of the Sear Tunnel. We inform us if anything happens down there. We relocate some of our troops from the Parsian front if that happens. So which front should my Yatagarasu cover? Mate Satori, I'd like to offer a suggestion for that. Go ahead, Reed. While Parsia's army is larger than ours, they don't seem to have laser artillery. Chireiden should be able to at least hold a defensive position against Parsia. I'm actually more worried about the partition front. The geography is in our favor there, but if our forces get overrun, it's only a matter of time before the partition gates will fall. So I think the Yatagarasu and Moriya's AMS should both face the whole army, like they did before. With any luck, there will be more distance between us and the enemy before the shooting starts. They will meet the enemy here, in front of the partition. Wait a minute. Please go ahead, squad captain. As much as we want to defend Chireiden City, you're asking for the impossible. I mean, sure, the location beats our cities on Gensoukyo surface that can be attacked from literally any direction. I'd have no objections to defending the place, if we weren't at number 10 to 1 or something ridiculous like that. If the whole Hell Army attacks with numbers like last time, I don't think we can hold them off again. We have defense turrets at the partition as well, but we don't have a proper answer to their weapons. We're down to 4 type CS and 4 type WS. And a member of Storm Squad went Mia. 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 Okay. Yesterday's battle. Not to mention the Shinamo will be away on a supply run. Is there no other way? Can't we move to the capital, to somewhere easier to defend? Where would we run? Would you take the population of Chireiden City to Gensoukyo's surface? I don't think we can accommodate so many refugees, unfortunately. I'm sure there are ways to achieve your goals without making such a desperate stand. Unfortunately, the old health centers are getting impatient, and they all agree that the situation has gotten worse since Moriya's involvement. We still do not fully understand Moriya's stake in this situation. I fear someone will try something drastic if this keeps up. Wait, don't count me out so easily. I know you're nervous about the Hell Army, but Storm Squad's not alone. I'll fight by your side as long as I live. I'll do my best to see all of Moriya's troops out of this battle alive. Hey now, don't make impossible promises like that. This is a war we're fighting here. I know, but the whole time we've been fighting Parsia, I've always been frustrated by our lack of power, angry that nothing I did could bring the fighting to an end. But it was you all who allowed me to use the AM Yatagarasu. I've only experienced one battle with it, but I can tell it's an incredible machine. I know I'll find a way to fend off the Hell Army with its power. Now it's time for me to do my duty and protect Chireiden. Utsuho, I'd like to commend your resolve. However, there are reasons why we cannot back down. In fact, as of today, we have a new reason to fight. It's obvious that reasoning with the Hell Army is not an option. It's crucial that we stood their advance before. Alright, I need to end this episode here. It's long already. And this conference is taking so long. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye.